New York City, a place of dreams, a place of ambition. Its buildings tell the story of its journey. From humble beginnings to towering heights, architecture mirrors New York's spirit. This essay explores the architectural story of New York. It travels through time, highlighting key periods and styles. From the Dutch colonial era to modern masterpieces, each era has left its mark. New York's architecture is more than just buildings. It reflects the city's growth, its people, and its dreams. It is a testament to human ingenuity and artistic vision. Join us as we uncover the layers of New York's architectural tapestry. Let's discover how each thread contributes to the city's vibrant identity. In the 17th century, New York City was New Amsterdam, a Dutch settlement. The Dutch influence is still visible in Lower Manhattan's street layout. Early buildings were simple and functional. They were made of wood and brick. Gabled roofs and dormers were common features. One surviving example is the Wyckoff House in Brooklyn. Built in 1652, it is the oldest building in New York City. As the city grew, so did its architecture. Larger homes and public buildings were constructed. The stage was set for the next chapter in New York's architectural journey. After the Revolutionary War, a new nation emerged. With it came a new architectural style, federal. Federal-style buildings were inspired by classical Roman architecture. They featured symmetrical facades, Palladian windows, and decorative elements. One example is Federal Hall in Lower Manhattan. George Washington was sworn in as the first president there. Later, the Greek Revival style gained popularity. Buildings like the Federal Hall were given new facades with columns and pediments, resembling ancient Greek temples. This style symbolized democracy and the ideals of the new nation. The Greek Revival style can be seen in many row houses and public buildings. It reflects the growth and optimism of a young nation finding its identity. The 19th century brought industrialization and a surging population to New York City. This led to new architectural styles and innovations. The Victorian era saw the rise of elaborate and decorative buildings. Brownstones, with their distinctive reddish-brown sandstone facades, became popular. Cast iron architecture emerged as a groundbreaking innovation. Cast iron allowed for ornate facades and larger windows. Soho, now known for its art galleries and boutiques, was once a hub of cast iron architecture. These buildings, with their intricate details, showcased the city's industrial prowess and artistic flair. During this period, Central Park, a masterpiece of landscape architecture, was created. It provided a green oasis amidst the bustling city. Section 5. Grandeur and Order, Beaux-Arts, and the City Beautiful. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, New York embraced grandeur. The Beaux-Arts style, inspired by French Renaissance architecture, dominated. Beaux-Arts buildings featured grand staircases, arched windows, and elaborate sculptures. They exuded opulence and sophistication. Grand Central Terminal is a prime example of Beaux-Arts architecture. Its soaring ceilings, marble floors, and astronomical ceiling mural embody the grandeur of the era. The City Beautiful movement aimed to create a more beautiful and livable city. Parks, plazas, and civic buildings were designed with aesthetic principles in mind. This period saw the construction of iconic landmarks like the New York Public Library and the Brooklyn Bridge. These structures showcase the city's ambition and its commitment to civic beauty. Section 6. Reaching for the skyscrapers and the Art Deco era. The invention of the elevator and the availability of steel transformed New York City's skyline. The skyscraper age had begun. The Art Deco style, with its geometric patterns, stylized motifs, and vertical emphasis, defined the 1920s and 30s. The Chrysler Building, with its gleaming spire and automotive-inspired ornaments, and the Empire State Building, once the world's tallest structure, are iconic examples of Art Deco architecture. Skyscrapers became symbols of the city's ambition, progress, and economic power. They redefined the skyline and captured the spirit of a city reaching for the stars. Section 7. Modernism's Embrace, International Style, and Beyond. After World War II, New York embraced modernism. The international style emerged, emphasizing functionality, simplicity, and a rejection of ornamentation. Buildings featured clean lines, geometric forms, and a minimalist aesthetic. Glass and steel were the materials of choice. The Lever House, with its glass curtain walls and sleek design, is a prime example of the international style. It marked a departure from the ornate styles of the past. This period also saw the development of modernist masterpieces like the Guggenheim Museum and the Seagram Building. These structures redefined architectural possibilities and pushed the boundaries of design. Section 8. Postmodern Expressions, Breaking the Mold. In the 1970s, a reaction to modernism's austerity emerged: postmodernism. It embraced playful forms, historical references, and a mix of styles. Architects like Philip Johnson and Michael Graves challenged conventional norms. They incorporated color, ornament, and historical elements into their designs. The AT&T building, now the Sony Tower, with its Chippendale-inspired top, is a quintessential example of postmodern architecture. It sparked controversy and signaled a shift in architectural thinking. Postmodernism brought a sense of playfulness and eclecticism to the city's skyline. It reflected a society questioning established norms and embracing diversity. As Section 9, sustainability takes center stage green design in the 21st century. The 21st century brought a new focus: sustainability. Architects and designers are now tasked with creating buildings that are environmentally friendly and energy efficient. Green roofs, solar panels, and sustainable materials are becoming increasingly common. Buildings are designed to reduce their carbon footprint and promote a healthier planet. The High Line, a park built on a former elevated railway line, is an example of adaptive reuse and sustainable urban design. It has become a beloved public space and a model for cities around the world. Contemporary architecture in New York City strives to balance aesthetic excellence with environmental responsibility. It reflects a growing awareness of the need to create a more sustainable future. Section 10. Conclusion. New York's architectural tapestry, a reflection of a city's spirit. New York City's architecture is a testament to its ever-evolving spirit. From its humble beginnings to its towering heights, the city's buildings reflect its growth, its challenges, and its aspirations. Each architectural period has left an indelible mark, adding a unique thread to the city's rich tapestry. From the Dutch Colonial era to contemporary sustainable designs, New York's architecture embodies its cultural and economic dynamism. As we look to the future, one thing is certain: New York's architectural story is far from over. The city will continue to inspire architects and designers to push boundaries and redefine what's possible. Its buildings will stand as enduring symbols of human ingenuity, artistic vision, and the unwavering spirit of a city that never sleeps.